Nice. You gonna have that today?
Yeah, good. Very good girl.
All right. Okay, let's have class. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down a couple times. Give them a big squeeze. Hold them up here. Rock your head side to side. Loosen up that neck and drop those shoulders. We're going to start with a step touch. Just a little swing with the arms. Try and make that step a little bigger. Come up and down a little bit, like you're almost doing a half a plie, sort of. Now you're going to start angling. Right leg in front, left leg in back, it doesn't matter, whichever you are. You're going to take that back toe and tap it in. You're going to start those arms in a running motion, and you're going to add a knee lift with that back leg. Don't let me bother you. I was talking to her, not y'all. Let me bother y'all. Add a hamstring curl, hands on your hips for starters. And then let's give a squeeze. Use those posture muscles. Good. Let's turn that into a leg extension, straight legs. Feel that glute. Add an extension in your upper body with those arms. All right, we're going back to just that little tap. 4, 3, last 2. Then we go knees up with running arms. 3, 2, hamstring curl, squeeze it back. 4, last 2. Then we go into our extension, arms and legs. 2 more. 4 taps again, hands on your hips. 4 runs with knees up. 4 hamstring curls, squeeze those shoulders. 4 extensions, legs and arms. 2 taps, 2 runs with knees, 2 hamstring curls, squeeze, 2 extensions, 2 of each. One more time. 2 knees, 2 curls, 2 extensions, 1 of each, 1 tap, 1 knee, 1 curl, 1 extension. Stay here. We're going to take the tap away. We're going to speed those others up. So it's going to be knee, curl, extend, knee, curl, extend. Join me when you can. Last 2. 1 more time, knee, curl, extend, woo, tap, step touch, swing those arms. A little jolly movement if you want. Hey, don't forget, next week will be Halloween week. I'll be fully expecting to see you guys in costume. I am wearing pumpkins today. Turn on that angle. So opposite leg behind. Hands on your hips, just tap. Knees up. You guys look great. Hamstring curl squeeze. And now we go into extensions. And now we go to taps. 4 of them. 2 more. Good, knees up, run those arms. 4 curls, squeeze. 4 extensions. Back to 4 taps. 4 knees. 4 hamstring curls. 4 extensions. Now 2 taps. 2 knees. 2 curls. 2 extensions. 2 taps again. 2 knees. 2 curls. 2 extensions. 1 of each. Tap, knee, curl, extend, back to your taps. This is where we cut out the tap and we speed it up. Knee, curl, extend, knee, curl, extend, knee, curl, extend, knee, curl, extend. One more time, knee, curl, extend. Woo! Tap it back. All right, hopefully you guys are pretty warmed up here. I guess we're done. You warmed up, baby? All right. Well, that kind of works out. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab that ball and the weights. We're gonna bring that ball above the ankles and squeeze in. Have a nice squeeze so that your ball is squished a little bit, right? And you feel some inner thigh work. Hands just down by your sides for now. Let's just roll up on those toes, calf work. Good. Do your best to lower without a thud, right? So come up, pause at the top for a second and lower down. Hands right here. If you have shoulder issues, you're going to do a small range of motion. If you're able, you're going to extend all the way up when we roll up on those toes. Good, a few more here. Beautiful, hands back down by your sides, turn your palms to face, bring your elbows up and out. Here you are. We're adding on those arms back to the lift with that calf. Just a few more here. Last 2, last one. See if you can balance here. And bring that down. All right, go ahead, grab your chair for now. And let's put the weights in the chair. Grab the ball. Take one moment, step back with one calf or one foot. Stretch that calf, bend that knee if you want to. And then we're going to leave the right leg here. We're going to put the ball in front of the right leg, and the left leg will cross in front. We're going to slide forward till those left toes are as far as you can get them, right knee is bent, and then we stand up. Now, when you are ready, if you want to add on, this is going to be a lot of shoulders, so you might want to take a break. We're going to match that with an anterior lift. So thumb up. Don't forget, you're sitting into it. You might not need your chair at this point. Two more here. Good. Leave that leg in front, leave that arm in front, lift the toes off the ground. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Even everything up. Ball is squeezed right between your thighs this time. You're gonna reach out and bend into it. And then when you're ready, now we're pouring something out of that dumbbell, right? Here's your Halloween candy, my little pretties. Good, so lift with that elbow, tip that dumbbell down. Few more here, shoot that leg, excuse me, that hip straight back rather than off to the side. Last two, last one, hold it, lift it, pause, 4, 3, 2, squeeze the ball. And now slip so that that ball comes behind your right leg in front of your left. And we'll start with that reach and stand and squeeze. Turn your palm to face the back of the room and match the arm with the leg. So you'll feel a little in your tricep, but mostly it's about your shoulder. If you want just a little more work, send it out on an angle at the same time. So not just straight back, but slightly to 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, wherever your clock is. And you could roll that pinky skyward. Two more. Hold it, lift it, pause, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab that ball. Let's do those things on the other side. You can switch your chair if you feel like you need it initially for some balance. So we're going to take that ball in front of the left leg and behind the right. We're going to bend that left knee, tap with those right toes, and slide up. When you're ready, thumb faces the front or the top, right? So it's an anterior lift. And again, you may or may not need your chair, totally up to you. Things might be different on one side than the other. Leave this one out, hold it, lift everything, hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're in that parallel position, and we start by reaching that leg out. This is where that hip might want to go to the side. Try and drive it straight back. And then when you're ready, pour out that Halloween candy. Good, so as you bring that arm to the side, you rotate the elbow a little higher than the wrist, and you drop the thumb down, pinky up. Good, one more, and then we hold this, and we lift and hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we slide one more time. And we'll just start by sliding back and up. Palm faces the back, and lift the arm with the leg, or go out on a slight angle if you prefer. Hey, keep it going. Last two, last one, hold, lift. All right, beautiful. Bring that back to center. I'm going to switch that chair around again. We're going to do one more round of calf work, but this is going to be single leg calf work. So once again, we're going to put that ball in front of the right leg. Left toes are here. Palm is facing you this time. We're going to roll up on those left toes, and we're just going to add a bicep curl. If you can take that a little farther away from your body, that'll be a little more challenging. Two more. Good. Listen up. Bend that right knee. Bring your bicep way out, up, elbow at shoulder height. Straighten the arm, straighten, straighten. Adding on, lift the heel, lift the heel. Keep the knee bent, but lift the heel. And this should be polishing off that calf and maybe that bicep. Woo. Is it just me? 4, 3, 2, oh, thank you, thumbs up. All right, let's wait and stretch that out in a minute. We'll do both at the same time. For now, fall in front of the left leg. Come on, come on. All right, right toes off the ground, and we start with that calf raise and that bicep curl. Try not to put too much pressure on the chair. Here's a girl. Hey. She's lifting too. 2 more. All right, now we come down, we bend that knee, right? We send that arm all the way straight. We start pulsing in that straight arm, and lift the heel, lift the heel. Knee stays bent. So just calf work on that left leg. Four, 7, 22, 3, and 1. Woo, bring that down. All right, let's stretch those calves out. So step back with your left leg, lunge forward onto your right, press the left heel down, get a long straight line in your body. Then bend that knee a little bit, tuck, roll up. Hey, turn the toe out and the heel in. If your hip goes with it, lunge it with it. And bend that knee. Go in. One. All right, turn the toe in, heel out, lunge, and then bend that knee. And then bring it back up. We'll do the other leg. So right leg steps back, press that heel down, deep lunge. Keep pushing that heel, bend that knee. Roll up on those toes. Turn your toe out and your heel in, bring your hip with you, lunge. And bend it. Roll up, toe in, heel out, lunge, and bend. Hold it up. I'm sorry, so just amusing me quite a bit today. It is the Nutmeg show after all. All right, so we're gonna move that chair around again. We're gonna have both our weights with us and the ball. Bring that ball behind your right leg for me, please. Tuck that hip back, right? So it's not way up here. Knee is even with your opposite leg. Bend that left knee, so you're sitting into it and you're not tipping, right? So give me a whoops, tuck here. And then all I want you to do is squeeze the ball, hamstring curl. Just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Excuse me. You guys keep squeezing. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, troublemaker? Good. Couple more squeezes. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the knees together. Turn the heel behind you. So not here, but away from you. And squeeze, squeeze. Feel that lovely angle? Ouch. Yes, no? Hopefully. I hope so. 4, 3, 2. Now listen up. Right leg is going to bend a lot more. We're going to keep the leg how it is. And look where we are. And we hamstring curl here. So the hamstrings should be just about done by now. Look in the camera and make sure your knee and your heel are up and even with your hip, right? They're rolled open. And then squeeze the ball. Listen up. From there, you're going to lift. It's a small lift. Knee and heel and hip are even. Last one, hold it up here, squeeze it, hamstring curl as hard as you can, lift it 1 extra inch, hold the squeeze, lift it 1 more inch, hold the squeeze a little tighter, and relax it down. All right, take that same leg, that right leg that we just worked, bring it across your left thigh, scoot your booty out. If y'all just want to sit down and watch her, that's fine. Roll that tailbone under and then send it out again. All right, and then come on up. And we're going to do that on the other side. Fall behind your left leg. Right knee bends. Hip tucks under so we're not sticking out with that booty, right? And we just start with that simple hamstring curl. Good, 2 more. All right, this is where we rotate, but squeeze your knees together. So it's not this, it's this. So knees are together and heel is across and we squeeze, squeeze, hamstring curl, curl. This is the delicious one. Three, 2, and 1. And now we hinge really deeply into that leg. As you lift up, you rotate if you didn't get all the way there, and we hamstring curl up in the air. Make sure that right knee is bent, that tailbone is long. Good. And now we just lift. It's about a 2-inch lift. Heel and knee and hip are in a nice straight line. Good. Beautiful. And now we're going to lift and we're going to squeeze the ball as hard as we can and lift 1/4 inch and squeeze a little harder and lift and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, bring that up. All right. From there, cross that leg, sit that booty back. Roll that tailbone under, extend it out and bring it up again. All right. We're going to put both weights in the right hand. Left leg is going to be slightly in front. You're going to want to have your chair here. We're going to do our little jumping bird, right? So my left leg stays quite straight, and my spine and my legs stay in a straight line. When you're ready for a little more, bring that arm down so you have a little more resistance as you come up and down. If you want to add on, as you come up, you give me a rowing motion. Lead with the elbow. If you want to, bring that arm out to the side for even a little extra hamstring love and glute love. Make sure your spine is long and flat. You don't want to have a curl, right? We don't want to practice bad posture. Last 2. Last one, come down, give me a tiny bend in that left knee. Give me a little rowing motion here, right? And come up and come back down. Rowing motion, come up and come back down. Now we're going slow motion. It should add to the deliciousness. And then try and only have maybe a finger on that chair. We're gonna do just 4 more. I hope you feel these. Maybe tomorrow you will. Good, last one. Weights down. The leg that hurts, it should be your left leg, cross it in front. And then arch over to the right. And maybe even lean back and then lean forward a little. You can rotate as much as your body wants to, feel that deeper stretch, and then back up. And we'll go the other way just for the heck of it, right over left. All right, we have the other leg to do. So I don't really need to move my chair. If you guys can't see me, let me know. But otherwise, weights in that left hand, right leg in front of the left. And again, we just start with the simple dunking bird. When you're ready for a little more, bring the arm right down from the shoulder so you have a little more resistance. For a little more challenge, it comes out to the side and you can add that rowing motion. Getting that posture work going on. A few more here. Good. Next one, leave it over. Bend your elbow to the side, row. Slowly come up. You should feel that. Arr. Same thing, tip it over, row it out to the side, slowly up. So we hinge, we row, we lift, we hinge, we row, we lift. A couple more here like that. Hinge, row, be gentle with those fingertips. Last time, up, and over. All right, this time we'll cross the right leg in front of the left, arch to the left, lean back, lean forward, push that hip away, bring it down and up, and then we'll go the other way. All right, we're gonna bring the weights, the ball, the chair, everything. All right, we're gonna sit down in the chair a little bit towards the front. We're gonna bring that ball in between the knees, or just above, so inner thigh. Straighten out that right leg, feel that quad, but make sure you didn't roll backwards, okay? And then give me your weights in your right hand. No, you know what, we're gonna start with the left, sorry, because that's most people's non-dominant. Bring your arm up, and notice my knuckles are facing you. Bring the hand down behind you and straighten it up. Then extend that left leg and hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Extend, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And up. And down. Hold at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing both your quad and the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms straight. Bend. Straighten. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. One more like this. Extend and bend. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg up. Drop the arm, hold 4, 3, 2, 17, and 1, reverse it. Elbow drop, leg kicks. Work those neurons in your brain. 4, 3, 2, 1, don't forget to squeeze in and squeeze the quad. Last two. Last one we hold, leg up, arm up. Move them both an inch, an inch, an inch, and bring it down. Yes, no, I hope so. Goodness gracious. All right, weights in the right hand, left hand. Sorry, I didn't reverse you. Sorry about that. Arm by your ear, right? And we lift both at the same time. We hold at the top, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, extend, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and keep your elbow right by your ear, not way out here, right? And don't forget to pause at the top, please. Or let me try that again. Remember the pause at the top, please. Hold this time. Drop the elbow, continue the hold, and then we reverse it. So as the arm comes up, the leg goes down. It's like a little reverse puppet or something. Don't forget, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze that ball, sit up tall. I was not being a good model. A few more here. And last one, kick it up, hold it, and little movements, and relax. Whoa, shake, shake, shake. Left arm taps your left shoulder, and we press back for a tricep stretch. Then we go to your midline and over to your right shoulder. I'm still not reversing. See how I forget things? Right arm to your right shoulder. Center of the back. Opposite side. Shake it out. Palms to the sky. Open. Nice arch in your spine. We're going to do a little miniature cat-cow here. So extend and round, move through that spine before we move down to the ground and do more loving work for those special body parts. Good, all right. So come on down, you will not need your chair. You will need your weights and your ball, please. All right, so as we come down, we're going to start with some glute and hamstring work with that ball squeezed between your knees, heels underneath your knees, and one weight on each hip to start with. They should be able to stay there with just your two peace sign fingers pushing down. Walk your big toes to touch so you're slightly pigeon-toed, and that helps you squeeze the ball and lift up in a neutral position. And then extend your right leg and hold. Right leg down, come down, lift, extend and hold. Then come down, two more like that, lift, extend and hold, squeeze the ball at the same time, bring it down. And last one like this, lift, extend, leave the leg there, bring your hips down, keep the leg extended, lift and hold, squeezing the ball, lift and hold, lift and hold, two more, lift and hold, last one, hold, squeeze, 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 4, 3, 2, right leg down, whoo, drop those knees, those hips. Here we go again. Lift both legs, extend that left leg, hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1, bend the knee, drop the hips. Lift again, straighten the leg, hold, bend, drop, lift, straighten, bend, and down. Last one like that, lift, extend, hold, keep that leg up, drop the hips, lift and hold and squeeze, drop and lift and squeeze, drop, lift and squeeze, drop, lift and squeeze. Last one, lift and squeeze, and we squeeze the ball, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, all right. From there, let's give the lower body a rest. Bring that ball between your shoulder blades, so it should put you on a slight angle. Bring your weights into your left hand. Your right hand maybe is going to support your head, right? So nice little position here. Bring your left arm right above your shoulder. And then I want you to bring it up overhead, but over to the left. So it's on an angle. And now we do our triceps on that kind of funky angle. And as you do so, you may even want to rotate. If this is uncomfortable, roll that ball so it's underneath your head so you have a little more support here. So my pinky is to the sky, and I'm just getting a little bit of rotation there. If that feels weird on your elbow, just keep the pinky to the sky, or if you prefer, palm to the sky. So otherwise it's the combination where that it ends up being both. So when I'm down, it's pinky up, and then when I'm up, it's palm up. But you don't have to add that supination if you don't want. Last two and last one, weights in your right hand. And we have that same thing, arm overhead and slightly to the right. We bend, and as we come up, we rotate and straighten. Again, if this feels not good on your elbow, then just stick with pinky straight up or palm straight up. Or if you want to, add that rotation, and it will be a little gentler if you bring the arm closer to your ear instead of out where I had you start. If you want that extra challenge, keep it over to the side. And relax. Bring those weights to the front side of your mat as you roll over onto your side. All right, we're going to stack those knees, and we're going to put the ball underneath the bottom knee. Okay, for now, your heels are down. You're welcome. Lift that waistline, and then put both weights on your top leg. Hold them in place with your palm down. Make sure you're, comfortable if that's possible. And then you rotate. Actually, let's just lift that top leg straight to start with. Good. Feet together, rotate the leg open. Try not to roll onto your back, right? So keep your hips stacked. All right, here comes the fun one. Feet even with your ball. So feet in the air. We go back to that first exercise. Oh, is your waistline still lifted? A lot of control here. Good. And then feet together, pivot open. Oh, mamacita. You feel those? I do. Thank you. Come on. Last two. Last one, hold it open against the weight, against the ball, and relax. Move that ball, straighten your bottom leg, put the ball out, let your top leg just rest on it. Should be a passive little stretch, and you can give that hip a nice massage. And then you're coming on up, and we're going over to the other side for that little lovely series. So again, that ball is going to come under your bottom leg towards the knee. Your waistline is off the ground. You're going to bring those weights onto that top leg and hold them in place, press down. And we'll start with that simple lift. So the knee and the heel come up at the same time. Shin is parallel with the ground. Good. And then feet come together and we pivot open. Good. Keep that going. And now that challenge of lifting the heels, so now we're even, and again, that top leg is going to lift as a unit. Woo. And then feet together and we pivot open. And relax. Ooh, you can straighten out that bottom leg and let the top leg rest on the ball and give that hip a little love. All right, while we're here, you can move the weights out of the way. Let's flip over onto our abs and let's get some nice extension. Work those posture muscles one more time. So bring your hands on top of the ball, straight arms, lift one leg, stretch it long, lift the other, stretch it long, toenails side down. Head in line with your spine, so ears and biceps are squeezed together. Press down on the ball to lift your torso, and then roll the ball backwards by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Feel that extension in your spine, but also feel that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Lift your kneecaps, but put your toenails into the ground. Exhale down. Deep breath in. Exhale to push down. Inhale to squeeze back, hold at the top, hold, and then exhale, lower. Again, press, squeeze, lift, kneecaps are up, but toes are down. And again, press down, squeeze back, use those posture muscles. And one more time, press down, lift up, squeeze back, and relax. Let's just bend those knees, maybe windshield wiper them a couple times side to side. All right, and we'll finish off with a little bit of ab work. So we're going to come to a seated position and we're going to use that ball to give us some support today by bringing it right behind our tailbone and our sacrum. And then knees will bend and you're just going to hinge back. Notice that you don't want to turtle it, right? So you just press back against it. That should be fairly comfortable. Find a nice angle where you feel your abs working, but your head can still be in line with your spine. And then weights, one in each hand when you're ready. Shoulders pull back, arms open into a T. Feel that extra challenge. Give me a small rotation. Small rotation. Teeny tiny rotation to start with. Just side to side. Keep the arms the same distance apart if you can. Notice if your knees are moving, try not to let them. And then relax for a second. Roll up part of the way. And then hinge back again. All right, this time abs in, weights in each hand, lift up into a V, feel that challenge, hold and bring it down. Lift and hold. If you don't like this, make it a T. If you don't like that, just squeeze back. So if you're with me, you're in a V, holding it and then come down. V and hold, squeeze those ribs and come down one more time. V and hold, bring it down, grab those legs, extend or curl, whichever would feel good to you, or do a little combination. One more round like that. Well, not like that, a little more challenge. Hinge back, arms up, maybe by your ears if you can. Reach through your fingers, hold, and bring them down. Again, lift and hold, and bring them down. Lift and hold, bring them down one more time, and bring them down. Sit up this time. Okay, so now we're going to add movement with that. So the movement, we're going to exhale, hinge against the ball, pull the belly button in, lower the hands, come up, but not all the way off the ball, right? But we're going to do it with the weights. So we either open into a T, lower the hands, come up, hinge back, open into a T, lower the hands, come back, or maybe it's a V, lower the hands before you try to come up. Or if you really want, you hinge back, you reach your arms overhead, lower them and come up. Overhead, lower and come up. So 4 more of whatever you've chosen to do. Nice. And then on that 4th one, you're going to stay back. You're going to bring your arms back into a T. You're going to rotate to me fully this time. And you're going to take your back arm up over your head like that, but that weight lifts off the ground. We go the other way. We go to me. Away to me. Away. If you feel as if you're grinding your vertebra, try it without the weights. Those arms will still give you a lot of challenge resistance. Even yourselves up. Come back to center, and you're going to roll up on the ball this time. So as always, sitting up on that ball adds a little challenge, but we're just doing this to get a better stretch. So we're going to bend the knees and flex the toes. We're going to make sure we're sitting tall in our spine, so use your fingers to press up on that ball. Then give me a hinge forward and roll forward on your ball, and then just start sliding your legs out so long as you don't drop and round, right? So I'm eventually going to go to the place where that ball is kind of creating a wedge, not wedgie, so that my sit bone is a little higher than my pubic bone. So we get a nice stretch there. We're going to bring our hands to center, slide forward, and we get to round and drop. Let the weight of your head give you a nice stretch here. Slide it back up. Sit up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders out of your ears. And then we're going to come over onto our spine. Well, I kind of shortchanged you on abs, but sorry, we worked hard otherwise. We're going to stretch it out. So you're going to bring that ball behind the right leg and hug it in. We're going to pull on that ball and bring that leg in a circle in both directions. And then we're going to leave that leg over to the right and let the left leg flop open. Flex through that right heel. And then slide that back through center, flex your left heel, bring the right leg up against your ribs, and then roll the tailbone down and try and pull that towards the ribs again. And then bend the knee and use that ball to keep the knee bent, flex the heel towards the sky, and then eventually roll it up, and you're going to point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, rotate side to side. Bend that knee again, right arm to the side, bring that leg across towards your left shoulder. And then if you want, all the way into a twist, or you can put the ball down and let it support you there. As you come back through center, put the right foot on the ground, pivot that leg open, So you're in a figure 4, slide that left knee. And as you reach through that, thread the needle, you'll grab the ball and bring it behind the left thigh. Use your right elbow to press the right leg open, and we point and flex, flex and rotate side to side. Then bend that left knee, ball behind it. Right leg crosses all the way over, grab the shin of the left leg, draw some circles on the ceiling, and then arms out into a T position and knees drop left. As you come back through center, uncross your legs with the right foot on the ground and grab the ball behind the left knee, move it over to the left, and give me some circles, please. And then pull the ball up and in, let the right leg drop open, left leg drops out. Straighten the right leg, bring everything back to center. Hug that left knee in so the rib and the thigh touch. Then roll the tailbone down and roll that thigh back in. Keep that where that is, press the heel to the sky, use the ball to help you. And then extend that leg up. Point it and flex it. Point it and flex. One more, point, flex. Side to side. In that knee, left arm to the side, bring that left knee towards your right shoulder. First, get that outer hip stretch, and then if you want to, you can turn it into a twist. And then back through center, you put the left foot on the ground, you rotate open, figure 4, bend the right knee, grab that ball, bring it behind the right hamstring, point, flex. And then side to side, then that right knee, left leg crosses all the way over, hug those in, and then T position, drop right, please. And then again, we'll come on back through center, and no ball, no weights. Mosey on over to your hands and knees. We're gonna cat-cow out loud, so you can unmute yourselves if you want. And we're going to start with that scared Halloween cat. And cow. And cat. And cow. One more time, cat. And cow. Tuck those toes, press up into a high plank. Hips back, down dog. You can pedal your heels out if that would feel good. And then wide stance, hands on your thighs. One more cat. One more cow.